It's time now for the PHL 11 o'clock news for this Sunday night, March 1st, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Here I go. 11 o'clock news at 9 there, and at top story 11 o'clock here on this Sunday night. Here is the Senate will be a joint meeting of the U.S. Congress, but Benjamin Netanyahu's most crucial events may be the one back home, the Israeli electorate. In Moscow, tens of thousands of Russians marched past central Moscow on Sunday. Current banners declared, "I am not afraid," and chanted Russia without Putin in the memory of the murdered Kremlin critic Boris Nemtsov. The former Star Trek actress Kirstie Alley bid Leonard Nimoy farewell on Sunday in an old-fashioned tweet, sealed with a kiss and a wrong name. In Houston Rockets guard, James Harden was called for a flagrant foul for a apparent kick to LeBron James below the belt in Sunday's 105-103 overtime win over the Cleveland Cavaliers by the Houston Rockets. Here, the Islamic State fighter known as Jihadi John was a cold loner who set himself apart from others, said an ISIS director who met him in Syria. In Pyongyang, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea fired 2 short-range missiles into eastern waters Monday when South Korea and the United States kicked off their joint annual war games. In Tallinn, Estonia sent the right Prime Minister claimed victory in the election on Sunday, cementing pro-NATO policies after a campaign dominated by fears of interference by neighboring Russia followed Moscow's annexation of Ukraine's Crimea. Homeless man shot and killed by LAPD in disturbing altercation caught on tape. Another 4 to 7 inches of snow expected to fall in Massachusetts early Monday, delaying any hope of a respite from the extraordinary harsh weather that has battered New England by February. The widespread disagreement in the Congress over President Obama's elections on immigration that nearly resulted in a partial shutdown in Homeland Security Department resumes Monday with Democrats, Republicans, and Senators back at work. XP Semiconductor said on Sunday that it would be a small free-scale semiconductor that will buy the company in an $11.8 billion deal that will create a big maker of chips for industries that's automobiles and mobile payments. Market analysts said that the Walmart decision to increase 500,000 employees' wages as April is going to have a ripple effect on many industries and states. Dakota Johnson's mom, Melanie Griffin, on her Saturday night performance. She killed it! Focus topped the weekend box office chart with $19.1 million, but the heist film didn't make off as much loot as many analysts expected. Brownstone singer Charmaine Maxwell died at the age of 46. Alien life forms may exist in the solar system, but that would look very different to life on Earth. Scientists have suggested there's a new type of methane-based oxygen-filled life that can survive and reproduce a similar way as cells on Earth has been modeled. Elon Musk's SpaceX team is scheduled to launch its Falcon 9 rocket again tonight if it all goes planned. The 14-story tall rocket will launch from the Photoscape Complex 40 launch pad at 10:50 p.m., which is 13 minutes ago. Freetown, Sierra Leone. The vice president of Sierra Leone, Samson, has finally put himself into quarantine after one of its security detail died from Ebola. Monrovia, the hormone trial for the drug expected to fight against the deadly Ebola virus disease began on Friday, and Monrovia ZMapp, the drug that expected to begin tested to determine its effectiveness in humans against Ebola, was previously administered. Take a look at New England News Alerts here at 11:04. In Plymouth, Massachusetts, a working fire in Sachem Road as companies reported a well-involved structure of Wiggins and EMS while the victim found outside. Holyoke, East Hampton, Massachusetts road closure. Route 141 Mountain Road from Holyoke to East Hampton is now closed due to snow, and we use Route 5 as an alternate route. Plymouth, Massachusetts divers are working on a possible car underwater at the Safeport ramp and EMS station, and Springfield, Massachusetts assault at 36 4th Street as roommate stabbed a roommate in the back and non-life threatening wounds. And in Taunton, Massachusetts here, a 3-car accident occurred just moments ago on the intersection of Winthrop and Highland Streets in Taunton. Take a look at sports here at 4 minutes after 11 o'clock here on this Sunday night. In the time it takes to salvage a day-old bagel in the microwave, Ronda Rousey tries to beat her UFC Women's Welterweight title. Minnesota was one of the White Sox greatest players. In Chicago, he was the ambassador for the organization until the day he died on Sunday. Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Ian Poulter cruised to his first 54-hole lead in a PGA Tour event on Sunday. Not that he might time to dwell on it. The New York Rangers made moves Sunday night ahead of its NHL trade deadline Monday, acquiring forward James Shepard from the San Jose Sharks for a fourth-round draft pick in 2016. And the Boston Celtics had a 26-point lead against the best in the West, the Golden State Warriors, but they blew it, but they put up a good effort, but they lost 106-101 to the Golden State Warriors at the TD Garden tonight. Peter Chelanusam, 11:05 on this late Sunday night here, and then it is Santa for a travel report here on this late Sunday night here. And it shows, wow, look at that. Slow going on highways, byways in New England here due to the snowy weather and tap here on this late Sunday night here. And down in Plymouth, Massachusetts here, we have accident on the shoulder block and Route 3 on the southbound side before exit 6, which is 44, so expect some delays here. And we got an accident in Wilmington, accident shoulder block at 93 on the northbound side of exit 40, Route 62, so expect some delays. And expect some slow going on the highways and byways in New England on this late Sunday night due to the snowy conditions here. And take a look at the MBTA alerts here. The Red Line, Grand Tree Branch, experienced minor southbound delays due to an earlier disabled train at Porter. And the recovery of weekday service by Premier Rail continues with schedules changes as of March the 2nd here. Peter Chillen News Time, 11:07, 10.5 weather report. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 11 o'clock on this Sunday night. 30 degrees at temperature with light snow, fog, and mist. Humidity 92%. Wind speed is calm. Barometer 3.14 inches and dew point about 20 degrees and visibility 1.25 miles an hour. Here. Okay. Take a look at our current conditions around the region here. 27 degrees in Boston, 26 in Fitchburg, 25 in Bedford. It's 26 in Naval, 27 in Berlin, Gloucester. It's 24 in Worcester, 25 in Sturbridge, 26 in Webster, 20 in Milford and Norwood, 29 in Taunton, 31 in Bedford. It's 30 in Plymouth and Provincetown and Falmouth, 32 in Chatham. It's 32 in Martha's 31 in Cape Cod Bay, 35 in Nantucket. 30 in Block Island, it's 29 in Westerly, 27 in Smithfield, 29 in New York City, 20 in Slip, 30 in Montauk. It's 27 in Bridgeport, 20 in New Haven. It's 24 in Denbury, 25 in Waterbury, 26 in Meriden. 27 in Northford, it's 27 in Winslow, it's 25 in Springfield, it's 24 in Greenfield, 23 in Nafal, 21 in Pittsfield, 22 in Northampton, that's 24 in Albany, New York, it's 23 in Silver Springs, 23 in Bennington, 21 in Bremer and Wetland, Vermont, 23 in Lebanon and Keene and LaCroix, New Hampshire, 22 in Jefferson, New Hampshire, it's 24 in Concord, New Hampshire, 25 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 26 in Nashua and Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and 27 up in Port Maine. Here, take a look at the little surface map around the country here, and it shows Station Front from east central Alberta down from Saskatchewan, Manitoba Coast Front from central Manitoba up in northern Ontario here. And we got a Station Front from north central Nevada down for the Four Quarter region, stretching it in through north central Mexico, curving around the southeastern Texas Gulf Coast, and stretching up to Louisiana, stretching up in the mid-south region and down through Kentucky, merging with the Gulf Front from east central Kentucky, stretching to west central Pennsylvania down for west central portion of New York, merging with a warm front from central New York State down for New England there. And we got a state number station front up the Louisiana Gulf Coastline, stretch up into northern Florida, and up the Atlantic seaboard off the New Jersey coastline there. And we got a cold front up at the Baja California, merging with a station front from southeastern California down for Arizona, down for west central portion of Mexico here with a low pressure around the Arizona. And another regional low pressure with a front by from north central California up the Oregon and Washington coastline here. And get another front by from south central Minnesota up in the northwest Wisconsin and up to Ontario here. And we got low pressure in north central Alabama, southeastern Ohio, and west central portion of New York and off the Carolina coastline here. And we got high pressure a ridge of high pressure around the Dakotas and western Nebraska and around eastern Kansas and western South Carolina here. 22 degrees at Texarkana and Detroit, 34 degrees at Pittsburgh and Washington, D.C., 45 in Atlanta, 75 in Miami, Florida, it's 56 in Brownsville, Texas, 37 in Dallas, Texas, 29 in Kansas City, 26 in Omaha, Nebraska, it's 29 in Chicago, Illinois, 25 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 29 in Great Falls, Montana, 50 in Seattle, 58 in San Francisco, 57 in Los Angeles, it's 48 in Las Vegas, 41 in Salt Lake City, Utah, 21 in Denver, 70 in Phoenix, and 56 out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here, okay, take a look at our radar situation around the country here on this late Sunday night here. And we are seeing some snow coming to much of the region from around Massachusetts all the way down and all Connecticut and stretching and it's known stretches up to New Hampshire and up into Maine. Spotty snow showers in west central Vermont and up in the northwestern Massachusetts, up down for east central New York from Albany, stretching down from Albany down for near Buffalo, and snowing around south central New York, down for northwestern New Jersey, down for east central portions of Pennsylvania, and stretching it out around the Pittsburgh area. And it's sleeting land stretching between Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, and it's sleeting around Southern Vineyard region in Massachusetts around the southern Martha's Vineyard, and it's sleeted around much of Long Island, some snow showers in eastern tip of Long Island there, and sleeted around Staten Island in New York City, and raining off the Long Island and raining around Nantucket there, with some snow showers on the western tip of Nantucket there, sleeting around northeastern portion of Maryland, and zooming you out, and it shows the snow stretching down from New Brunswick, Memphis, west central portions of Nova Scotia, and some snow showers in the southeastern portions of Quebec and in eastern portions of Quebec, and some snow showers in western and north central portions of Michigan, some snow showers in east central, northeastern portions of Ontario here, snow showers in the southeastern portions of Ohio, and rain showers in West Virginia, and some rain showers in western and south central portions of Kentucky, down for Tennessee, and for northwestern Georgia, down through Alabama, Mississippi, and covering much of Louisiana, and northwestern portions of Louisiana, down for east central portions of Texas. Some snow rain showers around southeastern portions of Texas, around the Houston area here. And some rain showers stretching off the Virginia and off the Carolina coastline and off the Georgia coastline. And some spotty rain showers off the southeastern portions of Florida and the Miami area here. And some snow showers in the northwestern portions of Kansas and stretching coming to much of Colorado. And some snow showers in the southwestern portions of Utah. Rain showers from southern portions of Nevada, down for western Arizona, down for much of southern California, with some sleet around Nevada, and some snow showers and some rain showers in south central California, and stretching east of Sacramento and east of San Francisco, and rain showers in the western portions of Oregon, stretching up to the western Washington State, up to the southwestern portion of British Columbia, and some snow showers in the mountains of western Washington and around the Olympic Mountains, Washington State, down for southwestern portions of British Columbia here. And some snow showers in the east central portions of British Columbia and out for northwest central portions of Alberta here. Alright, take a look at our satellite note here, and it shows clouds coming to much of the northeastern portion of the country, coming to much of Canadian Maritimes, and stretching down for our valley, and coming to much of the mid-plains, and stretching down for the southern Central Rockies, and stretching down for southern Nevada, down for western Arizona, down for California here, and line of clouds from Mexico covering much of the southeastern portion of the country and out to sea. And line of clouds from western Oregon, down for Washington State, and up to southern British Columbia, and up in Alberta, down to northern Saskatchewan. And patchy clouds coming much of Canada here. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the country here. Snow and freezing rain expected tonight for parts of the Ohio Valley to the northeast. Heavy rain possible with the portions of the southwestern island on Monday, and heavy snow possible for the portions of the higher elevations of the southwest to the Central Rockies down on Monday, and heavy snow possible across the upper Midwest and Great Lakes on Tuesday. Moisture streaming northward with a cold air mass in place tonight from the Ohio Valley to the middle and northeast, and it resulted in widespread wintry precipitation, including snow and sleet and freezing rain, and upper level disturbance will cross the Great Lakes tonight, which it did into the cause a low pressure system developed along the coastal front situation near the Mid-Atlantic coastline, and as a slow moves northeastward, it will bring the potential for some heavy snow to southern portions of New England this evening and tonight. That's it. Entire system will move offshore Monday morning, bringing an end to the widespread wintry precipitation that scattered snow showers may still be possible across New England front Monday. Rain and a few thunderstorms are possible tonight for the southern plains of the Tennessee Valley, as scattered showers and thunderstorms will be persistent across the area throughout Monday and then into the Tuesday as the frontal boundary becomes stationary over the region here. A Pacific low pressure system will move into the southwestern United States this afternoon and will bring some widespread precipitation as much of the southwestern front Monday, as heavy rain is possible over western Arizona as higher elevation precipitation will follow snow. As heavy snow is possible, the combination of rain and potentially heavy snow will shift eastward on Monday with a widespread precipitation possible across much of the four-quarter region and northward across the Central Rockies. As an upper-level disturbance that are associated Arctic Service front moves southward from Canada and the Rockies and northern plains Monday in the Monday night, as a low-pressure system crossing the Rockies will evolve into a more expensive system across the plains, as widespread snow is forecast will develop Monday night across the upper Midwest and upper Great Lakes, and if these snow is possible. Okay, take a look at that forecast discussion around the region here. It shows a fast moving low pressure system will bring accumulated snow this evening and tonight, with the highest amounts expected south of Massachusetts. Back as high pressure brings in dry, cold air. Final early week as low pressure from northern Canada and associated low forming over the plains Monday will merge then past western and northern New England. It will bring a cold front across the region on Wednesday. Dry and cold weather returns for the end of the week as another cold front moves out on Saturday. And at 10:58 p.m. update, a band of moderate to heavy snow continues to affect Rhode Island and southeast Massachusetts late this evening as the type has changed to rain and even some freezing rain as across the islands and onto portions of the southernmost Cape Cod, as that freezing rain should not make it too much farther north, but may affect just the immediate shorelines around Buzzard Bay and portions of Cape Cod Bay. And meanwhile, light to brief moderate snow continues across the rest of the region as a result of some broad-scale lift. Overall, expect the cumulative snow to be widened out between midnight and 2 a.m. as a system is graph progresses as total accumulation of 2 to 4 inches north of the Pike and 3 to 6 inches south of the Pike, where winter weather advisory continue. Weather to the winter storm water for between 4 and 8 inches continues across much of Rhode Island and southeast Massachusetts, where we had a few reports up to 6 inches already. Again, rates still not pretty much hitting the shores of Buzzards Bay and the part of the Cape Cod here. And we're going to take a look at the weather notes here. 4.5 inches for Acushnet, 4 inches on Bedford, East Massapequa 3.5, and Boston 0.3. And the storm's winner is the Boston so far. Top number 1, 1995-96, 107.6 inches, and 2014-2015, 102.3 inches. And snow should move out of eastern Massachusetts and run on by, say, about 12:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning time here. And we can see a few snow showers up in northern New England there, and western Berkshires and Massachusetts here. And I'm expecting tonight, tomorrow's highs, we'll see 31 to 38 degrees around the region here. And we are under a winter storm warning is effect until tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. in the morning time here. As the accumulated snow will come to an end for most of 1 or 2 a.m. but untreated roads will remain snow covered for the Monday morning commute here. As winter storm warning now affecting until 4 a.m. It means the Standard Time on Monday. Location central to 7 New Rhode Island as well as southeast Massachusetts. Has a type of snow, a snow accumulation of 4 to 8 inches of snow, and time and accumulated snow will come to an end by 1 or 2 a.m. And impacts untreated roads will be snow covered and slippery overnight, as even though the snow will be long over by the start of the morning rush hours, untreated roads will remain slippery. Winds southwest about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Visibility is 1/2 mile less at times, and temperature around 30 degrees. Precautionary preparedness actions are winter storm warning is issued with an average of 6 or more inches of snow expected in a 12-hour period, or for 8 or more inches of 24-hour period, as travel to be slow at best on well-treated surfaces. Quite difficult on any other part of untreated surfaces here. Day 1 tonight, winter storm warning, and day 2 for 7 Monday for Saturday. Tuesday night and Wednesday, another storm will likely pattern. A period of snow Tuesday night that changes to ice in the interior and rain along the coast, and precipitation may change to rain to all areas Monday and Wednesday, as confidence in the details as low. Okay. 7-day forecast goes like this. Overnight, Snow likely, Maine before 3 a.m. Clouds skies with around 26 degrees, light west wind. Chance of precipitation 7% until the nighttime. Snow accumulation of 3 to 7 inches possible for Monday. Cloudy then gradually becoming mostly sunny sky about 35 degrees. West wind about 6 to 16 miles per gust. 29 miles per hour. Monday night, mostly clear sky low about 8 above. Northwest wind about 5 to 11 miles per hour. For Tuesday, increased clouds with a high 28 degrees. Wind chill below 0. Northwest wind about 6 miles covered to the border. For Tuesday, snow sleep before 1 a.m. The freeze rain between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Then rain likely after 3 a.m. Low around 25 degrees. Southward about 5 to 9 miles per hour. Just 9%. For Wednesday, rain likely between 2 p.m. Most of the skies got about 42 degrees. Chance of precipitation 6%. For that, a chance of rain before 8 p.m. That a chance of rain at still between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. That a chance of snow after 9 p.m. Most of the skies got low about 24 degrees. Chance of precipitation 40%. Thursday, chance of snow. Most of the skies got about 29 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. For that, podcast got low about 9 above. For Friday, Saturday podcast got about 27 low about 14 degrees. For Saturday, parts of Saturday podcast got about 36 low about 21 degrees. For Sunday, most of the skies got about 38 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the night. Snow should be ending to be cloudy and a little mild. Peter Wiggins, you have a good night with a good positive. Be look forward to see you tomorrow morning with a morning report. Good night and see you tomorrow morning.